guys, Gary here. Took another little fishing trip up to Lake Rhodhiss. Did some trolling of some crankbaits. Here's the video. Stumbled across two pretty good, productive crankbaits. I'll share with you at the end of the video. And it was a pretty decent trip. Only had about 2.5 hours to fish, and caught some pretty, I guess, decent largemouth. 15, 18 inches. Here's the video. Stick around to the end and we'll break it down and show you what we caught them on, give you some tips that might help you out. So appreciate it. Here's the video. Striper. Decent largemouth. Alright guys, we're out here on Lake Rhodhiss. We're just fishing for anything that'll bite. Down towards the dam area because it's warmer water. Generally, fall, winter, the fish will seek out the warmer water. The bait fish will, so the fish follow them. So, got one fish already, so we're going to pull some of these crankbaits along. And I got 2 picos and 2 Rhodhiss. Fish come on the first Rhodhiss, so we're going to see if we can get a few more and figure out a pattern. Striper. Another largemouth. on some good baits. That's a good one. That's probably a striper. Yep. Nope, just a foul hooked largemouth. Killing the largemouth today. This might be a striper. Yep. Believe so. What is that? Oh, it's largemouth. Small one here. Big white perch. Decent white perch. Okay, guys, hope you liked the video. Some things that are important this time of year, fall, winter, especially the next several months, is water temperature. You want to seek out the warmest water temperature that you can find on the lake. That's generally going to be the lower end of the lake down towards the dam. And it's going to be on the northern side of the lake that gets, the sun, more of the sun exposure. It's going to be a couple degrees, 1 or 2 degrees warmer, and that makes all the difference in the world. Number two, the thing that's going to probably help you is downsize as much as possible on your baits, your terminal tackle, your little hooks that you hook your baits on with, and your bait size as the water gets colder, especially when it gets down in the 40s. go a lot smaller on the baits. But those are two biggies. And then weather, of course. But if you're like me, you can only go when you can go. You don't get to pick your weather a lot of times. But those things, especially the downsizing, come more important on bad fishing days as it does on good fishing days. Good fishing days, it doesn't matter as much, but those bad ones, you got to really get down to the details. Finally, towards the end of my fishing trip, I found more of the fish. I found a lot of crappie, I think, but I didn't have anything that I think they wanted. So we're going to go back and hopefully they'll still be there, and maybe next week and I can take some stuff that I might can catch some crappie on. But like I say, I only had 2.5 hours, so I only took some crankbaits out there, and the crappie didn't want crankbaits. So, but the bass did. So ended up being a decent day. So the the only two lures that caught fish were the Berkeley Flicker Shad, and this is their thread fin shad color. It's a new color they've got. Worked awesome. And then the other one was the Rapala RS Shad in shad color. This is called a shad color. And notice that little red stripe. I fished one that looked identical to this, but didn't have the red stripe, didn't get a bite. This one caught the most fish. I think it caught 3 or 4, and then this one caught 2, I believe. But the Berkeley I had on a shorter rod. I had it on a 6-foot rod. I had this one on an 8-foot rod. So could have been this one was a little further out from the boat, wasn't spooking the fish as much. This week when I go out, I'm going to run them again, and I'm taking my longer crappie trolling rods, the ones I'm going to take some 12-footers, and I'm going to go 6-pound test, lighten everything up as much as possible. 6-pound test on 12-foot rods, get them out a little bit further. I'll probably still run the 8s to pick up on what they want, so I can kind of change around some colors and stuff. And but we'll see if the longer rods make a difference, and we'll see if the lighter line makes a difference. I had these on 6-pound test leaders. Well, this one was on 6-pound the whole way. This one was on 10-pound test with a 6-pound leader. Might make a difference, might not. I don't know. But we're gonna try it in the next video. They're gonna be equal. Gonna be 6-pound test, main line to lure, and no leaders on them, and 12-foot rods. We're gonna get them even further out, and so we're gonna see how they do. I'm gonna order me a couple more of these. I stumbled on this one the week before I went out and started trolling these right here, and it was a bad day. But I got a striper on this one on 6-pound test, and he basically just spooled me. So if you find one of these, if you catch a striper on Lake Rhodhiss and it's got this lure, it's mine. So message me in the box, and maybe I can get my lure back. But there's one out there with a lot of 6-pound test and a Rapala RS shad in his mouth. So, but when I ordered this one too, and I am very impressed with both of them. So anxious to fish them again, and we're going to do that next week. And then in some of the future videos too, I'm going to start every week. I'm going to go to a new lake and try a new lake and just see what we can catch, just to vary it up a little bit. Don't know which ones I'm going to go to right now, but there's going to be a handful of them. I'm going to go to a couple kayak only lakes, Lake Hampton in Yadkin County. I'm going to probably go to that one. Maybe Lake Julian up in the mountains. Getting a little cold up there for that. But I might go anyway. If I do, it's going to be soon. And then maybe Lake Junaluska up in the mountains. But like I say, if I go up there, it's going to be soon because it's getting colder. And then we'll be going back to Tennessee some for sure. It's a little longer drive, so I don't go up there as much. But then we're probably going to hit Norman, maybe Hickory, High Rock, Lookout Shoals. Some of them here closer, to the house. We're going to hit some of those and see what we can do on different lakes and vary it up a little bit. I don't like Norman and Hickory as much because they're too developed. I like having some shoreline that I can just get out of the kayak, get up, stretch my legs, and eat my lunch or eat a snack or something, and get back in on occasion. But Lake Hickory especially, there's probably not 100 feet of undeveloped shoreline anywhere. So if you get out anywhere, you're in somebody's backyard. So, and so I don't like Norman and Hickory as much, but I might go there some. I like Hickory as far as fishing. Hickory is superb fishing. But fishing out of the kayak, I don't like it. If I was in a boat where I can stand up and stuff more, I don't mind it as bad and actually prefer it. And that's the lake I grew up on, and I know like the back of my hand. But Rhodhiss is a good second to me. So we'll go back up to Wilkesboro. We'll go back up to Kerr, and we'll maybe go to James. I don't know. James is, the clear water kicks my butt. So, but that's how you learn. You got to keep trying it. So, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to be doing some more, and next time we go back to Rhodhiss, we're going to try to find those crappie that I saw on the depth finder. Maybe they'll be there, and I'm going to take some stuff that I can cast to them. They were just in a location I couldn't troll to them, so hopefully they'll still be there, and we might catch a few crappie on the next video. So appreciate you guys and appreciate you watching. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Thank you.